So we see that earlier that we got the mean value of the alternating current is about 2 I naught by pi. This is the mean value what we got. Now we have an approximation. The value of 2 by pi is about 0.637. Okay, this is an approximation. Okay, we can use it. Okay, here. So this is 0.637 I naught. You can take this. Why I am telling you the approximation is that the pi is a rational value, so it's an approximation of it, but it works really well. And now the mean value is actually 63.7% of peak value. So we write the definition. The mean value of alternating current mean value of alternating current is 63.7% of 63.7% of peak value of AC. Peak value of AC. So which you need to keep in mind. Peak value of AC I naught over any half cycle. That's what you have to remember. Not full cycle. Any half cycle. This is what you have to remember. Half cycle means half of it takes the time, half of the time period. It takes half of the time period. Okay. The next one, another very important point. For full cycle, or a complete cycle of AC, the mean value of AC will be zero. This is most important. Will be zero. Very, very important. Very, very important point. For full cycle, the mean value of alternating current is zero. So we will talk only about the mean value for a half cycle. Very important. Mean value of alternating current is 63.7% of the peak value of alternating current over any half cycle. First point. This is the first point. Very, very important. The second point is that for any full cycle or a complete cycle of AC, the mean value of AC will be zero. So hopefully you would have written this. Once finished, please let me know. Here, what is the other thing which you have to remember is the value of 2 by pi will approximate to 0.637. That is 63.7%. Okay. We can approximate to 63.7%. Clear? So what is the mean value of voltage? Mean value of EMF or voltage How do we write that? E mean is nothing but 2 E naught by pi, right? And now we can apply the same funda. It is 63.7% of E naught for half cycle. It's once again half cycle. Okay, for any half cycle. Okay, for full cycle, for full cycle, the mean value is 0. Mean value is 0. So I hope I'm clear with this one. These are the things for the first part. Please note. Can I clear? So I hope I can clear. Next is RMS, root mean square value of AC. RMS value of AC. So we have two things. One is IRMS and ERMS. So for voltage and current, you have the RMS value. First of all, let us understand what is RMS. Suppose two quantities are there, A comma B, which are positive numbers. Okay, A comma belongs to R plus positive numbers. Then RMS value of A comma B is actually defined as square root of A square plus B square whole divided by 2. This is called RMS. Suppose I give you three values, let us say A, B, C. The RMS value of A, B, C is actually defined as square root of A square plus B square plus C square divided by 2, divided by 3. So if three numbers are given, it will be divided by 3. Okay, this is for some discrete quantities if the numbers are separate. But for the functions, the RMS is defined in a different way. So that we'll see now in the case of IRMS and ERMS. So you have some idea about RMS value. What is an RMS value? RMS value of two numbers is square root of A square plus B square whole divided by 2. For three numbers, it is A square plus B square plus C square whole divided by 3. Root means square. Okay. RMS means root. RMS means root mean square. So what you do is you will take square of the quantities and take the mean of that and then put the square root of that. So that's what it means. You will take, once again I will tell you, you have to square the numbers and add them, square and add. That means you take the square of the numbers and take the mean. That means that itself is addition. Okay. Take the mean means, so first you take the two numbers, you square them, A square comma B square. For this you have to take average. The average is A square plus B square divided by 2. And for this you have to put the square root. That is what is called RMS. So that is the way. It is from the right to left backward operation you have to do. So then you will understand what is the logic and funda behind that. Okay, you can make a note. If 3 numbers are given, you take the squares and then take the average and then put root over that. That is what root mean square is all about. Okay, so we'll stop at this point today, and then I will continue the topic of what is root mean square. So it's actually, I will give the value that IRMS, this is what we are going to derive tomorrow. IRMS is about 0.707 multiplied by I naught. That is about I naught by root 2. So that is IRMS, I naught by root 2. 1 by root 2 value is 0.707. This is a very good approximation. You can remember this. And now the IRMS is, in terms of percentage, that is 70.7% of I naught. So this is how you can remember. So we'll derive to this. Okay. So, and ERMS happens to be 70.7% of E naught. So we derive these conditions tomorrow, and now for now we'll close this now today, and then tomorrow we'll continue further, and tomorrow we'll solve some few problems and we'll continue further. So I have some other job, so that is it. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue further. Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.